He was eternally young, eternally handsome, eternally cursed. A vampire. He had walked the earth for centuries, his heart a desolate wasteland. He had loved and lost, the pain of her absence a constant ache. Immortality, once a gift, now felt like a cruel joke. He watched the world change, years blurring into decades, then centuries. Empires rose and fell. He remained unchanged, alone. His senses heightened were a constant reminder of what he could never have: warmth, touch, love. He craved it, yet pushed it away, fearing the inevitable agony of loss. One night, he found himself drawn to a small town. It hummed with life, a stark contrast to the emptiness within him. He tried to stay away, to fight the pull, but the scent of her blood, sweet and alluring, proved too strong to resist. She was everything he was not: vibrant, warm, full of life. Her laughter was the sound of spring rain, her touch a forgotten memory of the sun. He knew he should have stayed away, should have resisted the pull she had on his soul, yet he found himself drawn to her, like a moth to a flame. Their first meeting was an accident. He'd saved her from a group of rogue vampires. Her fear, so raw, so human, struck a chord deep within him. She saw past the monster, past the fangs and the crimson eyes into his heart. Her innocence, her compassion, chipped away at the wall he'd so carefully erected around himself. Night after night, he found himself drawn back to her. Her laughter chased away the shadows that haunted him. Her presence was a balm to his weary ancient soul. He knew it was dangerous, forbidden, but he couldn't help but crave her light. They talked for hours, sharing their dreams, their fears, their hopes. He, for the first time in centuries, felt alive. He told her stories of bygone eras, of ancient civilizations, of the world before electricity. She, in turn, shared her hopes, her dreams of a future he knew he could never be a part of. Their love was a slow burn, a delicate dance between two souls from different worlds. He, bound by darkness, she, bathed in light. He knew the risks, the dangers of loving a human. He was a creature of the night, she, a child of the sun. Yet he couldn't bring himself to leave. Her love was a lifeline in the vast ocean of his despair. For her, he would move mountains, would defy his very nature. But could their love bridge the chasm of eternity? He knew the truth couldn't stay hidden forever. The hunger that lurked beneath his skin, the constant battle against his nature, it wore him down. He couldn't bear to see the fear in her eyes when she learned what he truly was. One night, under the pale glow of the moon, he confessed. He told her everything, about the curse, about his eternal loneliness, about his fear of hurting her, of losing her. He laid his heart bare, offering her the choice he couldn't make for himself. Tears streamed down her face, a mixture of fear and love in her eyes. He waited, his heart pounding for her to pass judgment, to turn away from the monster he truly was. Her next words would seal his fate, would decide if he would spend eternity in darkness or